Hey guys, today is February the 8th of 2021, and I want to do a quick video on the uranium sector. I want to go over some things that are interesting, and a little concerning, but we'll see how the next couple of weeks pan out. As you can see, the uranium sector I have right here, look at all that. Percentage change, all green, except for WMLLF. But other than that, everything is green. Everything is beautiful. Volume is strong. Volatility is pretty up. But we're pushing higher on the uranium stocks in the uranium sector. This one is CCJ. You can see we got a nice little support here. I got in for the quick little entry, still holding. We hit 15, and looks like we want to trend higher. Everything is looking positive to the upside. So in regards to the sector, in stocks, everything is bullish. Everything is green. You couldn't get any better than this. This is the cherry on the cake. Now let's go to the news. Type in uranium spot price, uranium news, and you can see that everything's look very bullish. The benefits of extending usage of nuclear plants. Uranium production cuts to support higher prices. Cameco shutting down Cigar Lake, and it goes on and it goes on. Blue sky, uranium raises, and everything is positive. They're passing laws. Republicans, the Democrats are joining together and passing these laws and things to benefit the uranium sector. As you can see, buyers of uranium need a reality check. Well, it's mixed, but overall, don't miss this uranium buying opportunity. That's 29 days ago. You can see, you can look it up yourself. It's all very bullish, and it's good. I'm a bull myself. But one thing concerns me. Maybe I'm a Debbie Downer here, but you have to see everything in perspective with the big picture. Uranium futures are not going higher. What's happening here? I thought we were passing laws and Japan is opening reactors and, Cameco, Cigar Lake, COVID cases rising. All these things are not affecting uranium futures. Yeah, I know it's illiquid. It doesn't move like the stocks. The stocks, are on their own, and uranium spot and uranium futures are on their own too. But there is a disconnect, and that is what concerns me. You can see it on the daily. This is the next contract, so it's 28.85. I think the current one, UX1, is at 29.15. The swing low on the UX1 is 29.10. And this one is 28.85. Swing low here is 28.75. If we can hold, we already failed the midpoint. We held it here, fake out, popped up, now retested it. And if everything, in a perfect world, or in my world, with the stocks going up, everybody being, bipartisan, agreeing, yeah, you know what, energy, the uranium sector, nuclear plant, all this stuff, all should be rising together. But it's not. We're pushing lower. Maybe I'm early. Maybe this is going to turn around next week. And it's going to regain this midpoint and then push higher and test this trend line. I don't know. But right now, it's not looking too good. We go to the weekly, and the weekly is -2. We don't have a sell signal yet, but it's definitely below the moving average and below the midpoint. And you can see that the trending candles are lower. We got a negative on the MACD. If we go to the monthly, and this is on the next current contract, the next contract in front, as you can see, we tried here and failed in January, pushing lower. If we can hold here, chances are this is going to be your next support, 26. And if we can't hold there, it's going to be this channel, which could probably pierce it. This is way into the future. I just wanted to show you what concerns me. I'm not telling you to sell your positions. I'm not telling you to, throw the towel in. Just telling you that there is a disconnect. And typically, when everything rises, everything rises. Can the stocks rise all the way without the uranium spot and uranium futures reflecting that positive bullish price action? I don't know. It's going to come to a point where, everybody that's long the stocks are going to keep looking at uranium spot and futures like, wow, why is it continue going down or not rallying? People are going to question that. And I don't know what's the answer to that. Why it's not reflecting that. Maybe there's something going on that I'm not aware of. But in regards to technical, this is what I'm watching, and this is what concerns me. Let's go into the uranium spot. And as you can see, we sold off from 5/30, 2020 at 33.93. And if we were to do the calculation, this is Gann's technique. Use the price in regards to time. We hit it on January, somewhere around the 28th, 29th, 27th, around there. And right now we're at 29.63 currently in February. We closed January somewhere around 30. I could tell you right now. Let's see, we closed December $30.20. In January, we closed 29.63. And that's where we're hovering right now. Real time, we're at 29.10 using the UXC and 29.75 using the trade tech, January 29th. So that's where we're floating around in real time, the uranium spot. But, stocks are flying. So something has to give, and this is the purpose of the video. I have a lot of clusters here lining up, and you know what? This may pan out, this may not. This is just me testing and validating Gann's theory. I wanted to see, I've never seen this before, so I wanted to see what's going to play out. My biases, or what I'm believing, is that maybe, in a perfect world, or in my world, that I think that, we could just turn around here this month and then just start, trending higher, catching up to the stocks. Because it looks like they got a head run or a head start, with all the news and all the things that are going on. And uranium spot and futures will start picking up. But the fact that, if this thing continues pushing lower and tests this channel here, and stocks are just continuing blowing up and continue, something has to give. Either uranium spot is going to pull up and catch up, or uranium futures is going to drag the stocks down, and people are going to be concerned, as I am, or maybe not. Maybe they're just going to hold on and just keep pushing it up until uranium spot pushes up too. Either way, I just want to let you know that these are things that you should keep on your radar and keep vigilant, as I say on my Twitter post. Keep vigilant. Doesn't mean you got to get out of your stocks. But there's something weird going on. And you got to look at both price actions. And just keep, tuned to the market. The news is all positive. It's not going to get any better than this. So it's not going to be news related. It has to be something with uranium spot where it's gonna turn up. But we did hit our time factor in regards to this high. So we'll see how this pans out. We got the 20-year cycle low here kicking in. In February, we got the 2007 high, 1362, kicking in February. Fukushima will be in March 11th around there, the 10-year cycle. So there's a lot going on, and all I'm just telling you, RSI is pointing lower. So if you ask me, what if, uranium spot pushes lower? It's not a bad thing. Because you know what? If it does drag the spot, the stocks down for a flush or whatever, or if it doesn't drag it down or whatever, and it finds support here, and then it pushes up while the stock's all hovering at all-time highs, that's a good thing. But if it drags the stocks all down while this is pushing down and finds support here and gets all the weak bulls out and, all the baby bulls that just joined in and they're crying now, because the pullback was strong, it's not a bad thing either. It's a great opportunity to get in too. But either way, keep an eye on spot and futures. If it continues selling, there's something going on. Just keep watching your stocks. And if we find support here, or if this turns around here, and the futures turn around also, and they find support, at this 28.75 or 29.10, and bounce off and continue then going higher, then everything is all lining up with the forecast. That I'm assuming could pan out. Another thing I wanted to let you know is that sometimes this isn't a perfect world where everything is going to line up here. What I've noticed in the past is that sometimes when everything is clustering right here, sometimes price action continues pushing lower and then turns around and goes up. But this is the dead center point of it. And you can see that we came very ahead a couple of years from here. And I'm not saying that this is what, was going to turn it around, but according from what I've been seeing, everything has been lining up in this area, with all these cycles. And I'm using Gann stuff, so I'm not talking, about any technical theory outside of Gann. I use Gann strictly and other stuff, but the purpose I've been doing the video is just to see how Gann stuff would work and if it's going to pan out. So hopefully, let's see if we start turning around and start seeing some higher highs and higher lows. That was the purpose of this video. Stay focused, stay vigilant, and let's see how this month, next couple of weeks, pan out in the uranium sector. Good luck, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts and theory on the uranium sector using WGAN price and time technical analysis.